Hello Flosstube, my name is Helen, I'm the Diddy Stitcher, my pronouns are she, her. It is Thursday the 24th of November, it is very grey here in the north of England, very chilly, got some extra layers on. I'm feeling very tilted today, I don't know if you notice it, but on my screen I look very wonky. And I've got a new light here in the office, and so my lighting may be off. We'll just have to work with it. I'm sorry. But yeah, how are you? If you're new, welcome. I see my little subscriber tick has gone up, so thank you, and let me know where you came from, because if I had a shout out, I like to know. But I hope you stay, hope you find something you like. I usually start off with a tarot card pull. So last video I pulled the 5 of Pence, and that was all about kind of asking for what you need. I don't think I've felt that personally in the last couple of weeks, but maybe I've been conscious of it and done it anyway. So I've already shuffled, and this week's pull is the Chariot. It's not. So this card, I always think about movement, like really fast movement, like you're steaming ahead, and kind of like gladiatorial success. I picture, like, does anybody remember the Prince of Egypt? That was it DreamWorks cartoon? I love that film. I mean, there's a musical now on the West End. I really want to get to see the musical. Anyway, there's that scene where they're like racing the chariots and they're going super fast. I always think of that when I think of the Chariot. And my mum always says it's to do with vehicles as well, so something to do with your car or whatever transport you use. But it's like success, so getting a new car. I don't drive, so that's usually not what it's talking about for me, but kind of a successful and speedy journey, like things are moving really quickly. This for me is probably to do with my husband's work, and that things are going to start moving pretty quickly with his new job soon, which therefore affects me kind of, and maybe I'll go on a different journey because we share the office here, we both work from home, but while he's not been working, I've been by myself, so I've kind of got used to spreading out a bit more, so maybe I need to control myself while his chariot races by. Anyway, let's put it up here. I like to put it up here so we can think about it. So stitching. I hadn't done a lot of stitching my last video, and between that video and this video, the only stitching I've really done is on my counted canvas piece that I showed you, but that's now finished. This took me like less than 2 weeks. Maybe a week? Oh, it's so pretty. I love this. So this is an 18 count mono canvas, and these are stretcher bars that you just tack on with thumbtacks, and it keeps it taut. And then you stitch on with, most of this is DMC Pearl Cotton number 5. There is some Krynic, there's some Karen watercolours, but this pattern called for, let me show you because I don't think I showed you last time. This was the called for colours. So it's Catch a Falling Star, so fall colours. So lots of browns, gold, greens. I think it's pretty, but I thought my mum would want this, and her colours are more this. And to show it against my Starry Skies one that I did last year, so it's a lot smaller. So I said to my mum, you know, which ones do you like? And she likes both of them, so she's going to have both of them, and we're going to go get them framed. But so this is stitched as called for. This is completely uncalled for. And then I have another pattern, which is this one, Woodland Star. These are all from Nancy's Needles. Again, I'm going to change the colours, and I'm going to kind of make it an in-betweeny, so more of the light from this and the dark from this, and kind of blend them so she can have them like side by side in a row, and the size will be almost in the middle as well. So that's my next county canvas. I think again I'll just pull from what I have and fill it with whatever. I have made an order of some more Karen watercolours, because I have a lot of water lilies, but they're like the fine silk. The watercolours is the 3-ply. Is it just cotton? It's really chunky, and so it's 3-ply, and you just use 1 ply on the 18 count, but it's really fluffy. So I think I'll just sub in. There's only like 7 actual colours in this. So this one around the outside, this is one of the variegated ones, and I love that effect. So I will definitely choose a variegated to like sub in with that, but the rest I'll just kind of wing it, because I winged it with this one, and I'm very pleased with how it turned out. So yeah, so that's my county canvas. Oh, I'll show you this one as well. I have showed it when I got it originally, but this is my other county canvas piece, and I will do this as called for. But I'm finding it hard to get the thread. So you've got the watercolours, which are kind of okay to get. Karen Collection Snow, which is quite hard to get. I haven't been able to get it in the UK yet. And on the Starry Skies piece, I subbed that for a Threadworks, which is an overdyed Krynic. Excuse me. Rainbow Gallery Entice. Don't know how that. Some silk lame, some Krynic, and some pearl cotton. So it's really just the Entice, which from what I can gather is almost like a DMC étoile. So I might see how that goes. And then just try and find another metallic for the snow. I think it's just that, so I've probably just got a Krynic that I could use. Might give a different effect. But that's a Christmas one, so I would stitch that and put it up at Christmas. It's not going to be for this Christmas, but another county canvas piece that I've got, which is more an actual picture rather than just an abstract pattern. But I really like them because they go so fast. Very satisfying. So that's all the stitching that I've done. Not really exciting, but I do have some haul and then some plans. So my first bit of haul was actually some stitchy kindness from Diana at It Is Kismet. She put on her Instagram, did anybody want a memorabilia chart? And I put my name in the hat, and she very kindly sent it to me. I did offer to pay for postage, but she paid for that as well, which was lovely. So it was a couple of weeks ago, but it did come despite all of the postie strikes that we've had. And yeah, so this is Blossom Goddess. And I do have all my spring, like my season, I've got all my seasons, Queens and Mother's Arms. I've got a lot of memorabilia now, and I didn't think I liked memorabilia. I really like this one. And mostly DMCs, 1 water lilies, which I might already have, and 3 different colour Mill Hill beads, which I probably already have in stash. So thank you, Diana. And she also sent this little House Needleworks hot cocoa, which is really cute, and I definitely will do that and then pass it on, because she said feel free to pass this along if it's not your style. But I will stitch it and then pass it along, because it's a nice little one to have. A nice little cushion to go in the dough bowl. A lovely little postcard with some nice words. Thank you, Diana. That was lovely. So then my other haul is advent calendars. I'm very excited. I had 1 advent calendar last year, which was like a candle one, which I have again this year. But I also have this year 2 stitchy advent calendars, my candle advent calendar, and a tea advent calendar. So I'm a bit influenced mostly by Trisha at 3L Threads and her Flossmas, because I'm going to do Flossmas this year. I'd film a little, like, really tiny 5-10 minute clip each day of December instead of waiting 2 weeks and showing you. So I will open my advent calendars and maybe show you a bit of what I'm doing today in the style of Trisha. So thank you, Trisha, for the inspo. So I think she got a coffee advent calendar, but this is my tea advent calendar because I drink more tea in the morning than coffee. So this is from Yarn Brew. Yarn? Why is yarn on? I was thinking of yarn. I was thinking of my mum, I think. Yarn Brew. So I have a tea one. My husband has a coffee one. I got the black tea version because I don't drink a lot of green teas, herbal teas, etc. And I like my tea in the morning with milk. So it's going to be all different flavours of black tea. So I will have some tea in my mornings. This is a wax melt advent calendar from Maple and Whiskey, who make candles and room scents and wax melts, mostly Disney themed. My favourite is the Grand, which is based on the scent in the Grand Floridian Hotel. It is very true to what it is. I don't know how she does it. But so I had her advent calendar last year, so I got to try a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I marked as yes or no or maybe from the smell. Some of them are far too sweet for me, and I passed them on, and somebody was very happy to have them, and I was just happy to be able to try them. So there will be a review of candle scents from this one. My next one is from the Patchwork Rabbit. This is, oh, they're all 24, if not 25. So all these little envelopes, and there's lots of different brands in here. I can't remember. That's just to say thank you to those that packed them. And each one has like a different motif. Oh, it jiggles. I'm so excited. So there'll be a few different things out of that one. I have to work out how to display them all. And then my last one I've put in this big box. Not the box that it came in, because the box that it came in got a bit smushed by the postman, but that's okay, because this is from Grace at Innocent Bones Cross Stitch. I love this one as soon as I opened it, because there's this little tree. It's like a 3D perspex thing. I put like 2 bits like pushed together, and then you have all of your little presents and you put them under the tree. But I don't have a big enough table in here, so I've put it all in there, in this box. But come, well, it's Thursday. Thursday's the 1st of December next week, so me and Alex will be putting up the tree while Anna's at nursery, and then I'll get this out and I'll have a little display on my desk. But there's tons in this one. Oh! And these all look so cute, like, I'm trying to figure out what they are. So there's some little ones, some bigger ones. I think these ones might be charts and stuff. But beautifully packaged, very exciting. So yeah, that is my haul. I think I ordered them like in July or something, whenever the pre-orders opened, because I really wanted to get some. And then I was at a Christmas market last weekend, and I saw a crystal advent calendar, and again Trisha had her crystals and aromatherapy advent calendar, and I really wanted to get that, but I think I spent enough on advent calendar this year, so maybe next year. And my husband's got a coffee one and a gin one. I don't drink gin, but if you're interested in gin, I could get him to do a little review of his. So yeah, that's it. It's a quick one. But I will be back next Thursday, starting Flossmas, a video a day. I will film and edit and upload as quickly as I possibly can. And yeah, so stick around if you like that. If you don't like Flossmas, like little videos every day, you can just mute me for a little bit. Maybe come back in the new year. I literally just sat and looked at my phone for 10 minutes, but I thought, if there anything else to say, but there wasn't. So I will say goodbye, and I will see you next week. Bye.